Okay, if you're just like most people, myself included, you enjoy using things that are fintech related. Fintech is basically financial technology. It's moving money from one position to another position in record time through wiring services. Things like Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo. You guys, now they're saying, beginning in 2024, if you have made $5,000 or more, you're going to receive a 1099K. That is showing you received payment in excess of $5,000 through financial technology. So, like I said, we all knew it was coming. We just didn't know how it was going to come. But I'll tell you what happened to me. I recently was online and I bought some tickets through StubHub, right? I decided I'm not going to go to that event. So I went back on the platform to sell my tickets. Well, this is where the questions popped up at. I received a little small blurb on my PayPal saying, we need either your EIN, your business tax ID, or we need you to supply your social security number. I'm like, Then I tried to skip past it and it says, if you don't supply this to us, we are going to charge you a 24% tax on this transaction. I'm like, wow. So of course I went in, I provided the information for them. Then I did further research and I found that the government now is going to tax you beginning in 2024. I've given you a chart because it's going to change from 2024 up until 2026. What they're going to do is they're going to say if you brought in $5,000 or more on those platforms, you will be receiving a 1099K and you will pay taxes on that. Like I said, we knew it was coming. We just didn't know when. Better yet, they said in 2025, when you go to file your taxes, you must designate if you made at least $2,500 on any of those financial technology apps combined, you are going to receive 1099K for Venmo, for Cash App, and for PayPal. And you're going to pay us our taxes on that. One thing about me, I don't mess around with the IRS. If it's their money, I'm going to pay it to them and give them their money. If not, they're going to come after you. So be mindful of that. Now, you may ask a question like I did. I'm like, hold on. I went on there and I bought tickets on StubHub and I went back and sold them. So naturally that would come back to me. Why is that taxed? That's already been taxed. That is my income. That is where they've made discretion. So now they're saying that when you go on those platforms to buy and sell, you can designate it's a ticket sale, or if it's a transaction that's dealing with your currently tax income, you can designate that and they will not charge you. The good thing is that because they can see the transactions between StubHub and you, they know that you're telling the truth. But you can mark it like in a little memo. But I'll tell you also, if you thought about if you're helping a loved one out, let's say you have a mom who's elderly and you're going to send her money. Well, because she's receiving that money, guess what? That is taxable income, you guys. That's taxable income. So make sure you understand, you know the guidelines, because when you receive that 1099K, they are going to come looking for their portion. Like I said, we knew it was coming. We just didn't know when. But guess what? Even better news for 2026. If you make $600 or more, yes, $600 or more, they are going to send you a 1099K because the government is going to tax you. So I'm just going to let you know right now, when you're dealing with those kind of transactions and things like fintech, you want to make sure you're doing your due diligence and you're paying your taxes on that. You're filing that informational tax document, because remember, this stuff is all ported to the IRS. PayPal, Venmo, you got to think about Cash App. That's all going through a cash transaction. Although it's your money, it is being looked at with a fine-tooth comb. So they're going to be able to say, these barbers have been cutting hair, but yet and so they are not. Now they're receiving Cash App, but now they're telling us they've only made this much, but yet Cash App is still a different story. More of the story is be honest, pay your taxes, okay? It's part of being an American. We have to pay our taxes. So just be mindful. So as I said, take a look at that chart I set up there. 2024, when you go file your taxes, if you have gotten $5,000 or more from those fintech apps, they are going to ask you for the payment due for your taxes. 2025, it's going to drop down. If you have made $2,500 or more, you're going to receive a beautiful 1099K to make sure that you pay the taxes. And in 2026, it gets even better. If you have made $600 or more, they are going to come and knocking on your door, sending you a 1099K to make sure you are paying your taxes. Moral of the story is pay your taxes, keep Uncle Sam out of your business. But also when you're doing that fintech, you need to know exactly what you're doing. You need to make sure that if you're receiving it maybe as you're paying somebody back, you need to designate that. Otherwise, they're going to look at you to say, you paid them back. They paid you, but you're paying them back. Give us the taxes on that. But remember, talk to your CPA, talk to your tax professionals. That's what they are. That's what they do. They'll be able to decipher that and let you know. But I always say err on the side of caution. When you begin to send money through those avenues, you want to really be mindful of what you're doing and realizing that 2024, the clock begins and they're tracking you. And also, I'm going to tell you something. When it comes to Zelle, not yet. Zelle is not a part of that. It's just at this moment, Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo. They are watching you. So I'm just a voice. You make the best choice. But for me, I'm going to pay my taxes. Okay? So until the next video, we'll see you later. I'm Jewel. I'm your financial freedom friend, and I'm here until you win. Bye-bye.